Guys, I'm back at that address where I did the preventive maintenance yesterday and diagnosed a blower motor with loose bearings, and I'll try to post a link, but I'm here to replace that blower motor. Here we go. Alright, I've already pulled the disconnect. We're gonna real quick pull this blower motor out. So these are my speed taps, and right here, holy smokes, that black wire does not want to come off. There we go. And the other wire, that didn't want to come off either. It looks like that's a small connector. I do not have one, so I need to reuse that wire. Leave that up here. Rest of this can pull through, and all we got to do is pull that motor out. I'm gonna pull this motor out and change it outside. All right, I think this shaft isn't filthy, covered in rust. It's not covered in rust, so I think it'll be easy to get it to pull out of the wheel. See what we got underneath. out of reach. All right, to get that one out, the piece in the bottom was spinning. I had to pry up and put a lot of pressure on it, and I was finally able to get it out. Holy smokes. That is not budging. All right, right here is my set screw opening. I want to make sure these do not touch that. Alright, we can tighten that up. I think once this gets to moving, it will slide out pretty easy. Yes, I always hammer these down. Alright, that's tight enough. Alright, time for the wrenches. That's moving pretty easy. Still won't pull out. Alright, I think that's it. All right, half horsepower, 208, 230, 1075. Half horsepower, 208, 230, 1075. All right, the other one was rated at like 2.9 amps. Let's see if it's listed on here. RPM, 2.9 amps. This one is listed at 2.7. So we're going to have to check it when we get it hooked up. take a look. We want our leads to come out right near one of the arms that support it. Alright, we want our leads coming out right here. Alright, let's see if I'm gonna try to the one that was just spinning on me. See if I can, oops. Here it is. Let's see if we can get that tighten up any. Well, it's better than. All right, we want that to turn counterclockwise lead in. And that right there says counterclockwise, orange to orange, yellow to yellow. So leave it like it is. And that's going to need a 10. I'm pretty sure that's what it said, 10 microfarad. So let's get one. Got my new cap hooked up. Got my ground wire hooked up. Let's do our capacitors. Then we'll capacitor wires, and then we'll do, I'm only using these two speeds, so let's get some terminals for these put on, and gonna cap all these others. Then when I get everything situated, we're gonna use some zip ties to clean all this up. I do not wish to cut these wires too short because somebody may wish to use them in the future. I'm gonna need a wire nut for the white one. I'm going to use one of these for the black one. I like to use these crimpers because they have that double crimp, They just do a good job. All right, let's keep these out. And we're going to zip tie all of these. Got this divot lined up with a hole. That's good enough. Let's get this to slide in there. There are little grooves right here. There's a similar one on the bottom, and you got to get it to slip into that and push in place. Alright, we got that hooked up. Everything is in the grooves. Motor is well off the bottom here. I just need to wire this up and check amp draw. Alright, I got my white and my yellow wired together, and I'm putting my white over here. This 230 in common have power 24/7. So that's one leg of my power. The other leg goes right here on this relay. There we go. I thought I would show you that one with the dark blue connector is the one I just put on. This black with the light blue connector is normally open, and that goes to power all the time, which goes right to the transformer. Did I say contactor earlier? Transformer. And this light blue actually goes to here. And it runs through here. When that energizes, it sends power to normally closed to energize the blower. Alright, I got that cleaned up. I'm fixing let me see. I thought I had wireless turned on. Wireless turned on. We're fixing to check that amp draw. If you remember, it was rated at 2.7 amps. We are pulling 2.36 amps. I'm fixing to kill the power and make sure my rotation is the way it should be, and then remove my meter. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that video. The amp draw that I read let me know that it was very likely running in the correct direction, but I did check and it was, and I really wanted to check that amp draw because the other one was 2.9 and that one was 2.7, because there's always a possibility when you have a different amp rating it might not be enough. But that other one was overamping because of the capacitor and the bearings. So that one turned out real good, and she immediately turned on her air conditioning for the first time this year. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all on the next one.